This is the show dedicated to raising up the next generation of men of faith and character. My name is Mark Stanifer. Welcome to the Next Man Up. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us once again. My name is Mark. So good to be with you as always. And a big shout out to you for making last month our best month yet on the podcast. It's for you that we do this content, and it's because of you that we continue to grow. So big props, big thanks, and let's keep going. Well, today I'm back in the saddle flying solo once again. And if you listened to the last time a few episodes ago, I asked for your feedback. I'll ask for your feedback once again. Let me know what you think of this new format. It's a shorter format. It's just me focusing in on one specific topic, and I'd love to hear what you think. You can get us at feedback@thenextmanup.com. That's our email address, or find us on Facebook at NMU Journey there. Leave us a comment or give me a message. Either way, let me know what you think of this new format and whether it's something that we should continue or not. Okay, so today I want to dig a little bit deeper into this idea of preparing your boys for life after high school. And what I mean by that is this. When I was growing up, chances are similar to you if you're in my generation. The goal was to go to college and graduate from college with a degree that will set you up to get a good job. That's the message that was given to me in the family, in my community, in our culture. Go to college and get a good job. And that was my path. And it was also my intent early in my fathering to pass that mindset on to my kids as well. I had made the assumption that the college path would be for them, and therefore that's the path as a dad I was guiding my kids down. It's what I knew, it's what I thought would work for them, and what I was expecting to take place. But an interesting thing happened as my kids got older and we started talking about what life after high school is going to look like. My thinking began to shift. In fact, I even changed my wording, the way I would describe it. It shifted from going to college to post-high school education. For us, we started to look at the equation of cost versus value, the price of college versus what students get for that. And was that really the best path given where my boys wanted to go? And if you've paid any attention to the cost of college over the last couple decades, you know it's absolutely skyrocketed. The average student graduates with something close to $40,000 worth of debt. And so while college is the right and best path for some, it's not necessarily the best path for everyone, especially when you take into account the financial piece. And then more personally, in my own family, what I started to learn is that where my boys in particular wanted to go didn't necessarily require a college degree. There were alternatives. There were other ways that these guys could get there. And so I had to open up to different possibilities. I began to work with them to help clarify really where they wanted to go and why. It was a process of helping them to dream bigger than just getting a good job per se, or making a lot of money. We had to really get to the underlying why. Why is it that you want to go in this direction? What is the motivation there? What's the compelling reason, the mission that your life is about that's going to take you down this path? It involved discovering their abilities and their interests, the things that they were passionate about, the things that they were good at. Passion does not always equal a skill or an ability. I've watched too many American Idol or America's Got Talent auditions to know that you can be passionate about something and not very good at it. So it's this combination of interests and passions, but also abilities and experience and just natural talents. Now, I should say, I recognize that college is a required path for certain jobs. If you want to go down the path of medicine or engineering or accounting, or if your goal is to work inside of a multinational company or a large organization, yes, a college degree is required and probably represents the best path. But over the last couple decades, as we've pushed so many people down the college path, particularly boys, what we've ended up with is a huge gap in skilled trades: plumbing, electrical, HVAC, construction. And I don't have to tell you how refreshing it is to run into a contractor in some type of skilled trade service, a contractor that's honest, that shows up when he says he's going to show up, that lives by integrity and character. There is such a demand there. There's such a need. And we've done our kids a disservice by pushing everyone down the college path. So how do you continue to help them? Well, for us, it was looking at all the various options. Other than college, which is an option, what else exists once you graduate from high school? Things like taking a gap year, doing a year of mission or service work. How about taking classes from a local community college or through remote learning to get your basics out of the way at a cheaper cost? Or maybe pursuing a military option or an apprenticeship option in one of the skilled trades, or even starting a business, which is where some of the conversations in my family have gone. What we opened ourselves up to is there are more than just the college option that is available to kids as they move beyond high school. So helping them to clarify where they want to go and why, helping them to identify the options. And then this really squarely fits on you, Dad, helping them to get there, supporting and encouraging them all along the way, even if this looks different than what you had thought or different than your path. It's discussing the financial arrangements. Who's going to pay for what? What's expected? What does life cost? Even just the basic understanding of managing money, which can start at an early age, is so beneficial in setting kids up for success beyond high school. And then the big one that I hear so many people struggle with is letting your boys live out their own dreams, not yours. Maybe you didn't get to do what you wanted to do and you find yourself trying to live vicariously through your boy. That's fine if that's where your boy's headed and where he's interested in. But it's not so fine when your boy wants to go a different direction. So be big enough to let them live out their dreams. Help them to discover and pursue what that is for them, not just chase yours. Okay, so there's a quick rundown of how to begin preparing your boys for post-high school. It's helping them to see where they're going, to dream bigger and to tap into that motivation, to discuss the options and the best path to get to where they want to go, and then supporting and encouraging them along the way, which includes hard conversations with them and perhaps even with yourself. So I don't know where this content finds you. Maybe your kids aren't anywhere near this. Maybe you got a senior that is preparing to launch at the end of this school year. I don't know, but I know that your boys will be better off when you engage with them and help them to prepare for what's coming, not just send them down the college path and wish them the best. So what are you going to do? You know our typical format here. We get to the end, we ask this question: so what? What are you going to do? Where do you need to engage? How can you help your boy identify and discover and then get to where he was created to get to? That is your responsibility. That's your honor as a dad. And we encourage you and challenge you to lean into that and help your boy to live it out. Okay, well, that's all for this short episode. As I said, experimenting with a new format here. Let me know what you think. Feedback@thenextmanup.com is our email address. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, guys, that's it. Until next time, adios. Hey, listeners, thanks for journeying with us on this Next Man Up podcast. We would love to hear from you. Maybe you have a question or an idea, perhaps a topic for us to consider. If that's you and you want to reach out to us, you can get us at feedback@thenextmanup.com. That's feedback@thenextmanup.com. Again, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, we'll see you later.